estate. I think Swapnil was speaking about warehousing, data, logistics and data parks and all that, but I look at it in a very different way. For example, when Tarun Bhaiya was speaking about REITs, he said the REITs would go and start absorbing commercial spaces, and then that would lead to be listed on the stock market. But I see at some point of time, REITs will start taking over residential units that bring rental yield. I think that will happen over the future. We need to see that. So I predominantly feel that the warehousing sector in India, if you look at the real estate life cycle, is going through a peak, and you'll have hyper supply in all the markets. I think you'll be filled with warehouses in India by 2026, 2024, 2026, you'll have a lot of warehouses. Now then they'll start cutting on rentals. When that happens, the warehousing sector will see a slight inflation to, it'll go southwards instead of going northwards. That's what I look at the warehousing sector. Whereas, when Tarun Bhaiya was speaking about PropTech, you look at PropTech, I think the data centers, the data parks will take over the future. You see, Hiranandani, I think, has already set up one in Chennai.
Adani.
So Adani's set up one. I know of Bharti Airtel coming up with something in tier 2, tier 3 towns. With the nation looking at providing internet to every village in India, this will be a huge hit. So we should start operating on small, land parcels like 30 cents or 50 cents, half an acre, where somebody can set up a data park. That should be the next in thing in real estate. This is my opinion, but it may happen, not happen, that's different.
It's happening.
But I look at small residential units that can fetch rental. Because the government is also now pushing in the affordable home segment, the government is pushing rental apartments or rental tenanted units to ensure that the 2022 housing for all is covered. They're now pushing it through rental. So I think the REITs will now look at rental of residential and the internet connectivity. If you look at the larger picture, you'll see which is the market that's growing. So internet connectivity to villages will yield us to bringing in data centers or something like that. That's my thought process. Thanks, Ram.
Thank you. So I think Samir is online now. Samir, this question is for you. Online now about our logo and its importance. And its import. And its import. And its import. And its import. I think I filled in your gap here, Samir. So this question is for you about our logo and its importance. And its importance. Samir, can I? 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 Swapnil, are there plans to start a real estate course for people to understand the nitty-gritty involved in the trade before entering the profession? Are there plans to start a real estate course for people to understand the nitty-gritty involved in the trade before entering the profession?
Yeah. Thanks for asking that question.
Yeah, okay.
May I continue? Okay. So thanks for asking that question. Yes, at NAR, I think that has been the prime agenda on our list, right? I think learning is the way forward. So NAR India is working on a lot of courses. RICS, what Tarun spoke about, is one of them. We would also have interactive webinars like this where we'll try and educate on various topics which are relevant to the industry that we are in. So that's one way to look at it. Apart from this, recently Maharashtra RERA, right? So why I am giving this backdrop is because you all should be geared up. What has happened in Maharera usually is emulated in other states, right? So what has happened in Maharera is Maharera starting 22, March 22, will have entrance exams or a certification exam for realtors, right? So every realtor who will renew his license will have to undergo an examination. Will have to undergo an examination to qualify. Only realtors who will qualify for this exam, they will be given a certificate and they'll be allowed to operate in the market. And now this is, in the first phase, it's only being done for brokers, realtors, right? Subsequent phases, it will also be done for the employees of developers. So the idea is anybody who is interacting with the customer needs to have the basic know-how of the industry. There are some few basic things that he need to know. He might not be qualified, he might not have a formal qualification like graduation, right? But still, since he's operating in this industry, he should have the know-how of the industry. And that is what is being done at Maharashtra RERA. So this will very soon be a norm in other states as well. So as we speak, I think NAR India under Suman sir, Tarun bhai, Ravi sir, who had been instrumental in getting NAR India on board as one of the committee members to represent on this committee, which is called as Capacity Building and Training Committee for Maharashtra RERA. So on behalf of NAR, I had this privilege and opportunity to represent NAR India, be there and give our suggestions on the content of the course. So the course is very well designed. It has about 10 chapters, under which it will cover the basic laws of Maharashtra RERA, which a real estate agent should know. That it will cover the communication that typically a consultant drives to basically get his clients, and it will also cover a lot of aspects in terms of basically your ethics, your rules, all of that code of conduct. Everything will be covered under this 10 chapters. So when a real estate agent appears for this test and he qualifies, at least, there will be some standardization, which is not there today. We might call ourselves an organized sector, but honestly, we are still very, very unorganized, right? But with this, there will be a standardization and it will actually be a organized sector. And like Shiva mentioned, very soon, if this happens across, we might have an industry status, right? So we are moving in the right direction. Maharashtra has set the tone for it. I'm sure other states will eventually follow this. On the same lines, as I said, NAR India will also have series of these courses and educational programs. This is a basic thing, but we will also have augmented courses for people who really want to, probably take up digital marketing, who want to take up construction management, facilities management. So all of this is being planned at our end. Hopefully, we will be able to execute it in this term which we have, right? So that is where we stand.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So